He stars in the new film The Tomorrow War. Please welcome the mighty Chris Pratt.
It's Chris Pratt. Come on up. Enjoy a nice, luxurious sit-down on a nice piece of furniture.
Thank you.
There he is. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you,
It's
James.
so
How you
nice
doing?
to see you.
It's a pleasure to be here. It's nice to be around people again.
It's nice to be in a place.
Yeah.
Well, you've had quite the summer. So
Yeah.
you've had a recent birthday.
Correct.
Wedding anniversary.
Yep.
I mean, and it's not even really, technically, we're not deep in summer yet. I mean, how have you been? How were both of those milestones?
Well, June is a big month for me because that's my wedding anniversary and my birthday. And they were good, man. It's good. I'm here in Los Angeles, which is home for me, and working on a show in Los Angeles, so that's kept me around, which is really nice.
Great.
To be able to go to bed in my own bedroom at night when I'm working, so that's good. Kept it really low-key. You know, I'm a kind of a low-key birthday or celebration guy. We got In-N-Out Burger for our anniversary.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
good.
Wow.
She deserves the world, you know? So I got her the In-N-Out.
And how did... Was there any bit...
And a nice piece of jewelry.
Okay, well, that's... Yeah, and then,
They
yeah.
say that, like, I guess this is the second year anniversary. Thank you. Oh, yes. No, it's our second anniversary. And they say that, like, the second anniversary is, I think it's wood or something.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna get her something wooden.
Yes.
And then her sister was like, you're gonna get her diamonds. I was
Yes.
like, I'm gonna get her diamonds.
Yeah.
She...
It always backfires, that
Yeah.
thing.
Like-
That wedding anniversary thing, whoever came up with that list is a nightmare for husbands everywhere.
Yes.
Because
yes.
one of them is paper,
Yeah.
right? So I thought, here's a nice thing. I found this company that make a bouquet of paper flowers.
Right.
And I thought, well, that's cute and charming.
Right.
It isn't.
No.
It isn't.
Whoever made that list was like a craftsman, and
Yes.
they're like, I make gifts.
Yes.
And
I do not.
Nah.
Not at all. Now, your father-in-law, Arnold Schwarzenegger, he said that he thinks you would make an excellent talk show host. And I agree with him, actually. Is that something you'd ever consider?
You know what? I think so. Yes, I would. I would like that.
Yeah?
I've really loved being home, man. I got
Yes.
2 kids.
Yeah.
You know, these movie jobs are amazing. I'm so blessed, so grateful. I love my job. And part of the very few downsides, one of them is just being away. It's
Yeah.
traveling, like for 5-6 months, and you know wherever the best tax breaks are, essentially.
Sure.
So, and they're not in California, so.
No.
That's getting hard. So I like the idea of a solid job. You're surrounded by comedians and hilarious people. Every time you have a great group here. We were just sitting backstage, and like everyone says, you're the best group. This is like the best group of people. I would love it. I'd love to take over your show.
Sorry,
Thank you. Wow. Okay.
Sorry,
I'll do it.
No, that's... Right.
Amazing. Thank you.
Hang on. That... Just reading the question back, I didn't want it...
It still has his name on the cup.
Okay.
Is that gonna be? When can we switch that out?
Can you imagine if you just turned that cup round?
Is
It's
that Chris
in the
Pratt?
Late Late Show with Chris Pratt.
This was a bit.
Now, you've had such an extraordinary career. I feel like, I feel like it happened, or it started to change kind of before we launched this show in a way, like Guardians of the Galaxy happened, and it really went sort of stratospheric in that way to become, let's be honest, one of the world's biggest movie stars. Are you somebody who looks back at what you've done and what you've achieved in your career?
Yeah, I am. I mean, there's that saying of, I don't know, I'm gonna mess this up, but it's something about seeing the forest through the trees. You know, when you're working on something, it's kind of hard to see the forest through the trees because every day is just another tree. And you just gotta focus on the tree of that day because every day is a monumental task. And sometimes if you look at the whole, say 80 or 90 shoot days of a movie, you don't wanna look at the forest because it's overwhelming. So you go tree by tree. But it is important, I think, to periodically step back and take a look at it. And man, I've been here for 20 years in LA, And LA gets a bad rap, you know. There's a lot of wackos and weirdos who live here, and people are insane, but they're artists, and artists are crazy. But this town has been so good to me, man. I mean, I have waited tables in this town, and I was a room service waiter. I was trying to park people's cars, and I had no money, and I have accomplished more than I could have ever possibly imagined. And so I feel good about it, man. It's a positive thing.
When you first got here to Los Angeles, what kind of parts were you auditioning for when you first got here?
Well, I mean, I was in that if you ever read Born Standing Up by Steve Martin, he talks about the time in his career that it was surrounded by uncertainty and why that was like the best part of his career looking back. He became this Steve Martin, was selling out stadiums. Like in my decade of uncertainty, I was auditioning for literally anything. Just the fact that I could get an audition was a huge win. I was like, guess who's auditioning for a Friskies commercial, homeboy? That's right, you know, and if I got it, I'd be like, come on, baby, you know, so pumped. And so, literally anything. And I had my manager at the time, who's since passed away, Bonnie Owens, may she rest in peace, she would send me out for things that I absolutely, unequivocally was not right for and would not get.
Yes.
And I would and I didn't know that at the time. I was just ambitious and eager. And it just, you learn the process of walking into a door and introducing yourself to the casting director and, you know, memorizing sides. And I just loved it, man. I just loved it. It was like it defined everything about me. If I had an audition 2 weeks from right now, I would only hyper-focus on the lines. For 2 weeks, I'm like, Friskies is the best commercial for the... Friskies is the best one. Friskies with all new real tuna. Friskies. I'm like walking, running, Kenny, and Friskies is the best. Friskies. Oh, Friskies, you know, like whatever. It was me. I'm obsessed with it, and I don't know. It was a fun time. It was that moment of the time of uncertainty. Every little gain, get a call back. It's like a major victory. Your people are like, celebrating, oh, dude, they want you back. It was nice. It's cool.
I mean, you've got 2 older siblings.
Yeah.
Do you think that how did that impact on your relationship when you were growing up? Did they spoil you and smother you, or did they pick on you and torture you as a kid? Was it a bit of both?
Well, I'm the youngest, yeah, and you know, we moved around a lot, and there was. Like, my relationship with my brother, very tight, very close. I literally idolized him. I wanted to be him. He would get undressed, and the next day, the clothes would be on the ground, and I would just put on the outfit that he wore the previous day. Underwear and all, just the whole thing. And he wore cologne and everything, so I'd put it on, and I would walk around. I was like, dude, I look just like my brother right now. This is so, I know I look so good. And then when I was 3 years younger than him. So when I was a freshman and he was a junior, he was like, now we're in the same school, because here in the States, you got high school and you got middle school, but we were in the same school now. And he was like, you have to stop doing that, because all my friends are noticing that you're wearing the outfit that I wore yesterday. Yeah. And so definitely idolized my brother, and we never fought. We were both wrestlers. And so we wrestled for like no less than 6 or 7 hours a day in the living room, just destroying all the furniture.
You mean like full on, like Olympic vibe wrestling, that sort of wrestling?
Not like
Randy Man, Macho Man, Randy Savage.
We like that stuff. We went to some of the WrestleManias downtown in Seattle.
But you mean wrestling where it's like a full
collegiate style wrestling, yeah, like
I would absolutely love to wrestle you.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm not even joking.
Yeah?
I would absolutely love it.
I know what that means, and I appreciate it, so thank you, because I would like to wrestle you, too.
I would.
I once told... you know Dave Bautista's on Guardians of the Galaxy?
I will not wrestle him.
I once told him... There was a moment in my life where I would take sleep aids to help me sleep.
Sure.
And I don't anymore, because of things like this, but... the next day he I would text people and I'd black out. No idea what I'm texting.
Oh, wow.
On like an Ambien. I took Ambien. The next day he comes, he goes, hey man, that text you sent last night. I go, what text?
Oh, God.
He goes, You don't remember? You don't And I was like, what? And he walks out. I was like, what did I text him? I look at my phone. It's a text like this long. It was like, Dave, I want to wrestle you. I want to wrestle you. No one needs to know, but I just want to know. I think I could take you. I think I could wrestle you, bro. Like collegiate rules, no elbows, no knees. I want to feel the power. Like I was like, oh my God. Just mortified. Like, oh my God, Dave would kill me.
I mean,
so fast.
I fancy your chances against a lot of people. You should never, ever wrestle him.
No.
Ever.
He is by far the toughest dude in all of Hollywood.
Now, I really want to talk about your brilliant new movie. However, we have been made aware of a hidden talent that you have, and I'm hoping this is true and something you can do, that you...
Fart the alphabet? It's different, something else. No, go ahead.
That you can complete a Rubik's Cube...
Oh, yeah.
...in under a minute. So we're curious to see if you can do this while talking about and promoting your new movie. Is this something you'd like to try?
All right.
Yeah?
I'll give it a shot.
You try this? Okay.
Sure.
So there's a Rubik's Cube on the set just there, okay? So, and we're going to start...
Wait, you got to give me a little second.
Okay, take it, yeah, figure it out, figure it out. Get your eyes over it. Get your eyes over it. You ready?
Yeah.
Congrats on the new movie, The Tomorrow War. Now, this is your first time as a star and executive producer. For anyone who doesn't know, tell us what the film's about and who you play.
Okay, The Tomorrow War, I played Dan Forrester. Dan Forrester is a science teacher. He's a veteran of foreign war. Essentially, the film takes place in 2021 and 2051 as well. There's a war against a brutal force of invading aliens. And Dan Forrester has to essentially... You know, the key to winning this war is going to be utilizing science to recruit members of the past to come forward and fight in the future. And what we learn through the course of this film is that it's not soldiers that are going to win the war and save the world. Ultimately, it's science. And I like to think just how relevant that is in today's world, facing a pandemic, going through all the things that we're going through, that we too have to come together and fight what we're facing using technology and putting belief in the scientists and the smartest minds. And so it's on Amazon Prime tomorrow. You can see it tomorrow. It opens on Amazon Prime, and the best part is you can watch it in your underwear at home. What was my time? That was more than a minute, wasn't it? It's hard to do and talk.
Yeah, it was more than a minute, but that was outrageously impressive. Well done.
Thanks, brother.
That was great.
Do I get the show now?